Hold on to your coin jars and check your pockets, because one ordinary-looking quarter from 1983 could be worth more than a brand new sports car or even a small house. Yes, you heard that right, the 1983 P. Washington quarter, an everyday coin, could sell for anywhere between $123,000 to a jaw-dropping $300,000. In this video, we're diving into one of the most shocking coin discoveries in U.S. numismatic history. I'm going to reveal the fascinating story behind this coin, the rare error that makes it worth a fortune, and how you could be the next lucky person to find one hiding in plain sight. Let's start with the basics. The Washington quarter was introduced in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1983, it had become a staple in every American's pocket, purse, and piggy bank. But 1983 was no ordinary year for coin collectors. The 1983 P. Washington quarter, minted in Philadelphia, would go on to make numismatic history. Not because of what it was supposed to be, but because of what went wrong. In 1982 and 1983, the U.S. Mint didn't release uncirculated mint sets for collectors, which meant that all quarters from those years came only from circulation. That alone made high-grade examples harder to find, but then something else happened. Some 1983 P quarters were struck with a major minting error, and I'm not talking about a small misprint or a die chip. I'm talking about a dramatic reverse strike error, known famously as the 1983 P Washington quarter with reverse die clash and missing ridges, or more commonly the spitting eagle error. What is the spitting eagle error? On the reverse side, right near the eagle's beak, there's a line that looks like the eagle is spitting. It's actually a die clash mark, a mistake that happens when the dies hit each other without a planchet, blank coin, between them, leaving unintended marks. This bizarre mark, along with other potential errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and missing clad layers, turned some of these coins into mega rarities. Collision top error varieties of the 1983 P. Washington quarter. Each of these rare errors could mean serious money in your pocket. Spitting eagle, die clash error. What to look for? On the reverse, a visible raised line extends from the eagle's beak, making it look like it's spitting. Circulated, XF, AU $150 to $500. Uncirculated, MS 65 plus $1,000 to $3,000. With full clash plus gem condition, MS 67 up to $15,000 plus. Missing clad layer, obverse or reverse. What to look for? One side appears coppery or reddish brown. That's the exposed copper core. Common grades, $800 to $2,500. MS 65 plus examples, $5,000 to $9,000. Top pop with dramatic strike through, $12,000 plus. Double die reverse, DDR. Moderate doubling, $100 to $500. Strong DDR in MS condition, $2,500 to $10,000. Rare DDR plus spitting eagle combo, $15,000 to $30,000. Off-center strike. What to look for? Part of the design is missing or shifted, planchet wasn't properly aligned during strike. 5 to 10% off-center, $200 to $400. 25 to 50% off-center, with full date visible $1,500 to $4,000. Extreme off-center plus mint state, $5,000 plus. Broad strike error. What to look for? Coin is wider and flatter with no reeded edge, struck outside the collar. Value. XFO, $150 to $300. MS 60 plus, $800 to $2,000. Strike-through errors. What to look for? Objects like cloth, grease, or metal shavings caused unusual surface marks or design weakness. Value. Minor strike-through, $50 to $150. Dramatic and well-centered, $1,000 to $4,000. Rotated die alignment. What to look for? Hold the coin upright, flip it over top to bottom, the reverse should also be upright. If it's turned or sideways, you have a rotated die error. Value. 15 to 30 degrees rotation, $75 to $150. Over 90 degrees rotation, $500 to $1,500. Double or triple struck error. What to look for: multiple images overlapping on the same coin, obvious duplication of parts of the design. Value: dramatic double strike, $2,000 to $5,000. Triple strike with off-center elements, $10,000 to $25,000. Toned error coins. What to look for: brilliant rainbow-like toning due to chemical reaction over time. Value: attractive natural toning, $500 to $2,000. With error or gem condition, $5,000 plus. The Holy Grail Combo, MS67 Plus with errors. Value: $123,000 to $225,000. Private sale rumors up to $300,000. Light bulb collectors and auction houses fight for these coins, as only a handful exist in this high-grade plus error combo. Get your coin graded. Here's why. You can't sell a rare quarter for $100,000 if no one knows it's legit. Classical Buildings send your coin to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. These companies will authenticate, grade, and certify your coin. Once graded, the value can skyrocket depending on the label it gets. Where to sell it: turn your find into fortune. Once graded, you have some exciting options. Heritage auctions. Stax Bowers Galleries. eBay, for raw coins or certified ones. GreatCollections.com. Be sure to research recent sales to price competitively, or hire a coin dealer to broker the sale. True stories: people who hit the jackpot. In 2022, a collector stumbled upon a 1983 P quarter in pristine condition with a dramatic missing clad layer. It sold at auction for $35,000. A few years earlier, another quarter with the full clash, mint state grade, and superb toning fetched $123,000. In whispers across collector communities, there are rumors of private sales reaching as high as $225,000 to $300,000, yes, for a coin that cost 25 cents to make. Bonus: other 1983 quarters to watch for. Don't limit yourself to just one variety. Here are a few bonus coins to hunt for. 1983 D quarter with reverse die clash. 1983 P quarter off-center strike. 1983 P broad strike error. 1983 P with full steps or full strike details. Each of these can bring in thousands of dollars, even tens of thousands, if graded correctly. Party Popper final thoughts: is there a $300,000 coin in your change? Imagine this: you're doing laundry, and a quarter falls out of your jeans pocket. You pick it up, and it's a 1983 P. You check the eagle, and boom, there's that little line. You send it in to get graded, and weeks later, you find out it's worth $200,000 or more. Sounds impossible? It's already happened. And it could happen to you. White heavy checkmark. Don't miss out. Call to action. Condition is everything. The real money is in the details. Let's be real, not every 1983 P quarter is worth thousands. But when you find one in mint state condition, MS65 and above, or with certain rare errors like the spitting eagle, then you're talking serious money. Here's the deal. Trophy graded MS65, already rare. Trophy graded MS67 or MS68, extremely scarce. Money bag with major errors, like spitting eagle or full missing clad layer, potential jackpot. Dollar banknote part 4, real values, from pocket change to life-changing money. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. Chart increasing auction prices and market value. 1983 P quarter, spitting eagle, MS65, $500 to $1,200. MS67, no error, but gem condition, has sold for up to $4,000. 1983 P with missing clad layer, graded, between $2,000 and $7,000. 1983 P with double die reverse and high grade, $15,000 to $35,000. But wait, it gets even better. Glowing Star the Ultimate Find, 1983 P quarter with multiple errors in mint state 67+. These have been auctioned for $123,000, $225,000, and even up to $300,000 when the coin has a combination of perfect strike, missing clad, and full die clash details. Light bulb, that's right, a 25-cent coin turned into a six-figure payday. Why are these coins so valuable? 3 words: scarcity, condition, and error. Scarcity. No mint sets in 1983, which means fewer pristine coins. Condition. Circulated coins show wear fast. Mint state examples are extremely rare. Error. Errors like die clashes, off-center strikes, and missing layers make these coins 1 in a million. Together, that's the recipe for massive collector value. How to identify a rare 1983 P quarter. So now you're probably wondering, what should I be looking for? Here's a quick checklist. White heavy checkmark 1 mint mark, P, make sure it's a 1983 P, not D. White heavy checkmark 2. Reverse design, look closely at the eagle's beak. Is there a faint line coming out like it's spitting? That's the die clash. White heavy checkmark 3. Clad layer issues. Is part of the coin a different color? Lighter or coppery? That could mean the nickel layer is missing. White heavy checkmark 4. Double die errors, use a magnifying glass. Check for doubling in the word liberty or in God we trust. White heavy checkmark 5. Sharpness, is it super clean and sharp, with no scratches? That could mean it's a mint state coin. Get it graded.